Hey everybody, and welcome to tonight's motivation from my van. I'm just trying to find lighting that is not super crazy. All right, is that crazy? Can you guys see me? If you've watched me before, hashtag lifer. If this is the very first time you've ever watched me, hashtag newbie. And if you're watching in the replay, hashtag replay. Oh my God, guys, I gotta plug in. I didn't realize I wasn't plugged in. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so tonight is Thursday night, which means it is hip hop night for my crazy kids, which means tonight is motivation from my van. And tonight is going to be a really interesting topic. I posted about it earlier. And tonight we are going to talk about how to eat an elephant. Crazy, right? Hey, Crystal. So tonight, like I said, tonight is how to eat an elephant. And, we're going to talk all about how to, fillet it and do spices. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. Thanks, Julie. We're not talking about any of that. It's totally a metaphor. We're not eating an elephant, okay? But it's a really, really good concept that I really want to talk to you guys about. How do you eat an elephant? Yes, Crystal, my hair is purple. My sister did it earlier. Isn't that fun? We're doing long on the one side, I'm growing it out, and then we're going to keep it nice and short on the other side. So I'm doing something kind of crazy. Thanks, everybody. So, how to eat an elephant. So, I want you to think about this because this is really important. Elephants are huge. They're so big. Can you imagine how hard it would be to eat an elephant? Even just contemplating it is out of this world. So I want you to take that elephant and I want you to picture that as any big task that you have, okay? Do you walk into your house and you're like, oh my God, everything is a disaster. I don't know where to start. What am I gonna do? Do you have a big project at work and there are so many components to it that you are overwhelmed before you even start, right? Just overwhelmed. Are you on a weight loss plan and you have this great big huge goal, I'm going to lose 100 pounds, but it's so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming taking on that great big challenge all at once. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight is we're not going to eat the whole elephant. Not all at once. We're going to eat the whole elephant, just not at one time. So how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. Just one. So what you want to do is you want to break down those big tasks and you want to break them down into bite-sized, easy to digest mentally tasks. So let's take on that whole, oh my God, I have to clean the whole house. Where do I start? Pick a room. And if the room is too big, pick a corner, pick a cabinet, pick a cupboard, pick a closet, and just start there. I always find that things work best for me if I list everything. So I write enormous lists and I get great satisfaction from taking my pen and scratching out something on that list because that is one bite of the elephant that I'm now done. I am done that bite. I can move on to the next bite. So I want you guys to think about that. When you are taking on a big project, a big task, break it down into manageable bite-sized morsels. And the entire task will look so much smaller. Don't focus on the big outcome. You're going to get there. You're going to eat that whole elephant. You're going to get that project done. You're going to get that house clean. But don't stress about the entire thing. Focus on all of those little bits and pieces that are going to take you there. If you are trying to find the career of your dreams, if you're building something, and I have to remind myself of this right now all the time. I'm in the process of building a business and I dream big and I dream so huge that it's kind of explosive, that it is just out there. And sometimes it gets overwhelming because I'm like, this is where I am, but this is where I want to be. And so what you need to do is you need to break that down, and I need to do this too. I break things down as, okay, this is where I am, this is where I want to be. So I got to break it down in little bite-sized pieces so that I can make sure that I get to my goal. But you know what? You're never going to get that elephant eaten if you never actually start taking bites. Don't forget that. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Mandy. Don't forget that you're never going to get that elephant eaten unless you start to take a bite, okay? Don't let that big project overwhelm you to a point that you can't start. Don't let that house be a mess to a point that you can't start. Write it down into little pieces and complete one piece at a time. But remember, you're never going to get to the end if you don't start. And you will motivate yourself every single time you complete one of those bites. You're going to be so excited when you get so close to the end. You're going to see the finish line right there. Just keep going. Just keep taking those small little bites, and you guys can do it. Okay? That's my motivation from the van tonight. Tomorrow night, we are going to do Marcy's Makeup Corner. I'm probably going to do purple because I want something to match my new hair. All right? I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. I will see you all tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Bye, everybody.